Hello, friends and family. It's day 79, cycle 4, day 15. If you're new here, I'm Jen. Welcome to my quest to crush aggressive diffuse large B-cell lymphoma, DLBCL stage 4. We're using R-EPOCH immunotherapy chemotherapy cocktail to crush non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Today I want to talk about what is your mission? So here's my daily thought. Let's start with the quote. Or two. Quote number 1. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. Maya Angelou. I really like that one. It really resonates with me. That might go up on a wall somewhere. I really, really like that one. All right, next one. Live your truth. Express your love. Share your enthusiasm. Take action toward your dreams. Walk your talk. Dance and sing to your music. Embrace your blessings. Make today worth remembering. Steve Maraboli. I like that one too. So, back to the question, what is your mission? So I think when you ask that question, and probably folks that came in from that title are thinking, like, what's my mission, my goals and my accomplishments, and where am I going? But when I think about what's my mission, I'm really thinking about what type of person I am, what type of person I want to be, and how I want to live my life. And that's not to say I don't have goals and wishes and a hope for accomplishments. But where I'm going with my mission is, how do I live my life? And the words from Maya Angelou and even from Mr. Maraboli really spoke to me in that sense. You know, I don't want to just live. I want to thrive. And I want to live with passion and compassion, right? I want to have some humor, and I certainly want to have some style and grace. Grace is very important to me. That we move through this life with grace. And that is my mission. And I guess as a corollary, part of my mission in my heart is to educate and to help others. Little known fact, when I was a child, I wanted to be a teacher. At that time, teachers were not well respected, nor well paid. And the wish from particularly my father and his side of the family, was that I did not pursue that career path. Probably you don't know this, but that would have made me third or fourth generation educator. My father and my grandfather before him, and I'm not sure if there was someone before him, were educators. And so maybe it's in my blood. That's possible. But, so that's not the path that I chose. But many of you have heard me speak here. I am a mentor on our high school robotics team. I've been doing that for 10 years. Don't talk about my age. But despite the fact that I no longer have my own children on that team, I find it to be a very valuable, and I think it's a really good way to spend my time. I think I'm very much helping the next generation. We're building our future there. But beyond that, even in this area, I'm hoping very much that beyond my family and friends that are getting to see me on a daily basis, to know that I'm okay. Some days I do better than others, right? I hope that it's someday, and it doesn't have to be today, maybe it's in 5 years or 2 years or maybe just 1 year from now, someone that's going through a similar experience happens upon this video and is able to draw some inspiration from my daily thoughts, quotes, mental health stuffs, ponder those quotes and figure out what it means to them. And further, that listening to my list of daily symptoms and how I'm feeling and how I'm dealing with how I'm feeling will help them to crush lymphoma for themselves, and or, if that's not possible, and that certainly is not always possible, handle their day-to-day with grace, right, and style. So that is my mission. What is your mission? Why don't you share it below in the comments? All right, so how am I feeling? So I'm going to add this section, how am I feeling? This is kind of my thoughts Like, how am I feeling in my noodle, physically, etc. So my overall, how am I feeling? I would say I feel energized today. You'll see when we get to the daily symptoms that the majority of my symptoms have eased up to either non-existent or low enough that they're not interrupting my day-to-day. I'll say that. And I'm feeling energized. I think because I have more vim and vigor than I've had for a couple weeks from the treatment and recovering from treatment. And also, my heart feels full and my shoulders don't feel like they're carrying very much. I feel like I'm in the right place. I'm doing the right thing. So I'm feeling very energized. All right, so let me tell you about today's to-do list. Let me show you. Today I worked and I hydrated. Reuse of the picture, sorry guys. I still have to do actually after I record this video. I need to do Bill's medication distribution for a 2-week cycle. We're out of meds. I completed Bill's yellow hat today, and here I didn't get him to model, but I did model it on my head model. Here you go. Ta-da! I love it. I love the texture of it. I love the fabric of it. I love the yarn. I can't wait to get started on something for myself with it. It's so fabulous. I said I wasn't sure. I'm thinking maybe even baby blankets out of it would be pretty awesome. My opinion. Love, love, love it. Like a certain level. You know what it feels like to me? This sounds totally ridiculous, but I'm going to share it with you. The yarn, I mean. I don't know if any of you had like a blankie when you were younger. I did. I carried it for many more years than I cared to admit. But you know how on the edge it has that like satiny edge to the blankie on the baby blankets from way back when? And like as a comfort when you were falling asleep, you'd like rub it on your cheek and it would just feel so smooth and soft and fabulous. And sometimes it felt a little cool. That is how this bamboo yarn feels to me. Oh, it's just so comforting and fabulous. I'm so excited to work with it. Okay, sorry, I digress on the yarn. Another thing that I accomplished today was I ordered Bill's specialty meds, the medication he takes for his transplant. Has to be ordered through a special pharmacy. Done. On its way next week. And then finally, take a look at all these pictures. As a result of Bill's dialysis, we have an extraordinary amount of cardboard, styrofoam, and plastic garbage, unfortunately. And tomorrow is our monthly drop-off for this county for cardboard, so we are trying to get all of the excess cardboard out of the house. So here is a picture, stack of boxes, and here's another stack after we've gone through them. Those all have to get carted off. So that's something we accomplished today. And then finally, very exciting, my charity miles. Again, for the second day in a row, I did over a mile. Thumbs up on charity miles. And collectively, our team of 15, although I can only see 13 people so far, accomplished 325 miles. Way to go, team. I'm just so happy that I've inspired these folks, 15 hopefully, to get up and move. Because movement is very important to our bodies. Thumbs up. Very exciting. Okay, I'm going to move on to tomorrow's to-do list. And I'm going to segment tomorrow's to-do list into absolutely must do and would love to do. So I have a little bit more on there because I'm feeling more energy. My absolute must do is my robotics call. Myself or someone in the family. I think right now Bill is volunteering. We have to go to the recycling location in the county and drop off all those boxes. I must paint my nails. I'm not putting it on the bottom list. It must be done tomorrow. And I must clean. So my plan there is to clean for some period of time. I'll set a timer. And then do something relaxing or something fun and then go back to cleaning. So not going to clean because I think that might run my stamina down. But I'm going to just clean, break as much as I can get done. See what we can do. So let's see where we get tomorrow. And then on my would really love to do, I would love to take my new bamboo yarn and start crocheting a new sweater. That's my would love to do. And I would also like to record that because I think I talked about it earlier with you guys, but I'd like to do some recordings that I can share with you and others if they're interested with how to make different, what I consider to be pretty easy exercises. So I'd like to make this crocheted sweater. And I'm going to go on Fiverr tomorrow, I hope. Maybe Sunday. That's why I put it down below the line. and order a artist to create my logo. So, and maybe I can get that riding as well. So that is what I would like to do for my tomorrow's to-do. We did not have any angel deliveries today, but that's perfectly fine. I know that I was in lots of hearts and lots of thoughts. I did get some texts, and I did get a lovely card. So I got some virtual and physical well wishes, and I know that I'm folks' thoughts and prayers and support really means so much to me. So I really, really appreciate all your love and support. And if there's anyone watching that needs some love and support, it's coming from us as well. All right, so know that you're not alone. And if you would like to reach out to me and get any words of wisdom, not even words of wisdom, my experience, or if I can help you in any way, please do so. I'd be happy to do that. All right, so if you just come for story time, thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you tomorrow. And now we're going to get into daily symptoms. We'll start with the eating symptoms, as usual. Nausea, no. Mouth pain, teeth pain, no. Throat pain, no. My weight is still high, unfortunately. My fluid intake yesterday was 80 ounces or 2.36 liters, and my out was 2.85 liters. My sleep was excellent at 7 hours and 46 minutes, no nap. My movement was also pretty good. 8,000 steps plus my restorative yoga. I think I mentioned yesterday I would like to try and work in some other type of exercise. I think it's time. I feel like my muscles aren't where they need to be. I've had too many bad days and all that kind of stuff. So at least until next week when the bad days start again, I'd like to incorporate something to build some muscle. So I'm going to give that some thought, and I'm going to add that to my must do for tomorrow. Figure out what my exercise is going to be and do it. So I'll go back and add that. And I'll put that on my list, even though you haven't heard about it yet. All right. My vitals were fine. All right. My neuropathy. I'm going to say it's there. I don't think it's increasing or decreasing. I can feel it. Status quo on the hair loss. Status quo on the skin. Nose clots, yes. Night sweats, no. Headache, no. Fatigue, no. Red skin, no. Chemo brain, no. Oh, I forgot to move the doctor news. I want to move that down by angel deliveries. Forgot. Noodle. Only thing on doctor news, didn't talk to anybody, was the PICC line. I am still having some trouble drawing on one of the lumens. I was able to get a little bit last night, but I couldn't get it this morning. We'll try again tonight. One lumen is drawing without any problem. So I think the other one definitely has some fibrin, and I'm not really clear on how I'm going to push that out, but we're going to work on it. And I'm flushing it with the heparin saline. Heparinized saline? I don't know how you say that. All right. So that's all I really have for you today. I really did enjoy having this conversation, and if you stay to the end, thank you so much for staying. And I guess let's give some thought to what is your mission. How do you want to live your life? And live, right? That's the most important to me, is that every day you live. All right, we love you. Hey, did you guys notice my new wall hanging? I have this beautiful hair hanging off. I noticed it yesterday in the recording. I was like, that's kind of cool. I got to do that again. I'm going to sit right there so I have hair. Woo! All right. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Remember, every day is a gift. Live it. Want to join us again? Click on subscribe. Want to hear the rest of my story and this journey? Here's the playlist. See you tomorrow.